Our next guest is a guy who knows a thing or two about transitioning, making changes on the fly. Michael Alisa, linebacker, then running back, and now linebacker again. And Michael, I'm going to talk about something that has nothing to do with football off the bat, and that is broadcast aspirations. I understand you want to get into TV and radio. How did that come about?
Being in front of a camera, growing up, and going from senior year to freshman year of college, and these past couple of years as a running back, I've fallen in love with the camera. I need more camera time.
Well, here you are.
I'm just kidding. No.
The camera loves you too, Michael.
The honest truth is I love sports. I love talking about it, and I want to be around it more after college.
If you don't want a hard college experience, this is the way to go. We did this.
Hey, it was not easy. It
wasn't hard. I'm sitting there in biology or whatever going, what am I going to do with this? What? Nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
now you tell me I'm almost done with business school. Now you tell me that broadcasting is the way to go. So,
hey, David Smith was in here. He brought us a rugby ball. What did you bring us?
Brought you a half full body bottle of the Stay Sun water.
Not take it back.
With the X on it. I don't know if that means that it was already drank out of, but got it from the casting
I hope not.
BYU football player Michael Alisa joining us on BYU Sports Nation. We've already got your broadcast aspirations out there. You can use this as a practicing tool here.
This will be on your demo
in Studio
reel.
B.
Right.
Let's talk about football and the spring practices that are happening right now. How does a team improve in a spring practice session?
Okay, so for me, spring ball has always been a time to see who your potential standouts can be in the fall. And this year, we got guys like Bronson Kaufusi making a move. Great opportunity for him to grow and learn that position as a stand-up linebacker, rushing from the end. He had to drop like 20 pounds, but he looks great. He looks great rushing out there, and they love him.
And you had to gain 20 pounds.
I had to put
Kathy Aiken to Destroying You, they aired on Monday, and you outlined your diet.
Yeah.
5:30 a.m., do this, and all through the day. Is it the same food every day almost?
Same food. Gets a little boring.
Are you bored with that?
So I talked to my nutritionist. He said every now and then you can take a cheat day. Eat some pizza or...
A cheat day is
Man,
pizza?
you're crazy.
Yeah, wild, right? Pepperonis.
But no sausage. None of that.
Michael Alisa joining us on BYU Sports Nation. The transition from linebacker to running back to linebacker, I'm sure has been kind of an emotional roller coaster for you. Why did you decide that you wanted to go back to linebacker?
Ever since I first moved to running back, actually, people close to me have told me, like, what are you doing? Stay at linebacker. That's where you're meant to play. You've always been a linebacker, and that's what your body type is built for. After a few fun years at running back and some harsh injuries, moving back to linebacker just made sense. And I feel I may have lost a step with these injuries, and it's going to take a while to get that speed back. So moving back to outside linebacker will be the smart move.
Did the coaches approach you about it, or did you approach the coaches?
I talked to Coach Papinga every now and then about what he thought about the idea. And when it was decided to redshirt me and to shut me down for the rest of the season with my groin injury, Mendenhall told me, look, move back to defense. We'll let you choose safety, outside linebacker, or inside linebacker. And he didn't even know that I was already thinking that. So it just worked out perfectly.
12th year senior Michael Alisa is on BYU Sports Nation. Which specific outside linebacker are you going to play?
They right now they have me at the strong side.
The strong.
Yeah. So Sam.
So who's in front of you?
Alani Fua.
So Alani Fua is the Sam. Are you hoping to be his backup or pull a Spencer Hadley and get onto the field in another position?
Possibly pull a Spencer Hadley. If maybe a nickel or maybe even move me to middle. I'm not sure where it's going to work out, but just make plays.
Most
and
importantly,
you
just get to hit people again, right?
Yeah, I just want to, give a little payback to what I've been receiving for the past couple of years.
Broken arm.
I don't want to break anybody's arm, but I do want to do some hitting.
Break egos.
And
wills.
You talked about the harsh injuries that you went through, the broken arm and the groin setback. What did those injuries do for you as an athlete, maybe to shape you for the future?
Losing time, an injury like that teaches you how important every moment you're given is and every opportunity that you're given. It's made me value this game more. And sitting out watching other guys play, you learn a lot more of the mental side of the game, and you can't just rely on your athleticism. Spend a lot more time in the film room, a lot more time talking to guys who have been there and done that. I talk to Rob Morris every now and then, and he's been really helpful. David Nixon, called him up the other day. And these guys who have been through injuries and come back and have played really well, talking to them has given me a lot of, I'd say, emotional strength, I guess, which is important in this game.
Your versatility is something that's interesting because you've played offense and defense, which brings us to the stat of the day.
It's the BYU Sports Nation stat of the day.
Everybody rumba!
11. You have 11 career tackles and 11 career receptions. There's not many people that can say that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's the stat of the day.
11 is also my favorite number. So there you go, Michael.
I'm actually going to change my jersey number.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. No, we're staying 42.
You brought humor. That's what you brought today.
Looking forward at this BYU football team, it's hard to tell this early in March or April how a team's going to look come game number 1 in the fall. Oh, by the way, 154 days away from Connecticut.
We count down every day on the show.
We do the countdown.
This is no joke.
All right.
We started at like 2:40.
There we
We're
go.
at 154.
Why do you feel like this team will be better in 2014?
Well, you got a better offense. You got a more disciplined and experienced offensive line. Last year they're a little young. Now, we got guys who've been there and who've seen the heat of the battle. Taysom Hill's coming along. We all know he can run, and he's looking good with his arm now, even better than he was. I think what we saw in Utah State, those deep bombs, those risky, streaky throws. That's what we want more of. We want more of those throws down the field to get us big chunks of yards, and Taysom can do that, and he's looking better every day. Jamal Williams has been a bright light in spring ball. Have you guys been able to watch some of the practices?
Yes.
Just breaking off long runs left and right. And one thing I've noticed being in the defensive room watching Jamal play is whenever there's an error, a gap error in the defense, Jamal exploits it without a miss, and seeing him play like that, I feel like he's come a long way mentally as a player. We all know he's extremely athletic, but he's growing every day.
Taysom Hill said the other day that he is 228 pounds right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I better keep gaining then. I'll gotta be at least 10 pounds heavier than the quarterback.
Can you imagine? Okay, taking him on, the elusiveness, not to mention the strength. What's that like for opposing linebackers?
That's scary. You don't want a guy that can either truck you or
run around
juke
you
or run around you. Yeah, and Taysom is an amazing athlete, and he's shown that in practice. Even though he has his green jersey on, and they blow the whistle when guys touch him.
What was it? Tuesday, he dives into the end zone from 5 yards out.
He'll still get the corner around linebackers and DBs every now and then. And then Tuesday diving into the corner kind of reminds me of little Johnny Manziel, kind of throwing his body around. He doesn't really care about landing on the shoulder. You want to keep his right shoulder good. He's a guy that you can't risk having a bum shoulder, but he definitely gets it done for the team.
We've talked about this the last couple of weeks, too, that the dynamic of the two teams, there's two BYU teams during spring football. There's the defense and the offense.
Yeah.
In the fall, there's one team. Mm-hmm. It's different. What's it like having that battle between your buddies? You're all buddies, but there's some rivalries in there.
Yeah, and you have to have that. I feel like that's so important. The bigger the rivalry, the more heated the fights every practice, the better. You need to have guys competing, and you need to have guys mad at each other, and even off the field, they're like we say that we keep it on the field. No,
there's no way.
Yeah, no. You go in the locker room, guys are still talking. Oh, I hate that guy. I hate the offense. I hate the defense. And you got to have that throughout the spring because that's what makes the team better. That's what makes everyone work harder. That's what makes guys stay in the film room after practice watching film, so that the next day they can dominate the guy across the field, across the line from them.
Is this awkward for you, having been a running back? Now you're a linebacker. I know you're out recovering still for the spring, but
no, not at all.
Do you talk to the running backs?
Do I talk to the running backs?
Coming
because
after
you're a
you.
linebacker now?
No, yeah.
I know
they're
your
still my
moves.
buddies. Yeah.
All of you are terrible.
I'm giving all the linebackers all the inside secrets. No.
Here's how you get it out of Jamal's arm.
Right.
You can't.
Michael Alisa on BYU Sports Nation. BYU linebacker, was a running back, but now transitioning back to linebacker. Final question for you, Michael, is how's your health right now as you get ready for the upcoming football season?
It's coming along, and right now it's more of a safety precaution, keeping me out of spring ball. We probably could have gone this spring, but we figured it'd be smarter to just wait until fall and let me just fully recover.
So
Get healthy, man.
What are you
Thank you.
recovering from? Specific groin and broken arm still?
No, just groin.
Complications?
Just the groin. Yeah,
Okay.
the arm is fine. Right now it's just the torn groin, and that we had surgery back in October, so just giving it a nice, long, healthy recovery process.
Our Twitter question today is, what will the headline be across BYU Sports Nation on Monday? Michael Alisa with women's basketball, spring football, volleyball, rugby. What do you think the BYU Sports Nation headline will be on Monday?
Wait, so, okay, when do women's basketball play?
They play
Saturday.
tomorrow.
Okay, I'm a huge fan, and somewhat of a bandwagon fan. I haven't gone to any of their games this year, I'll admit, but I'm rooting hard for our
You're
women's
going to
basketball
Lincoln?
team.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to Lincoln.
You're flying today?
I'm going to Orem. No, just kidding.
It could be Jerem's haircut too if you want the headline
I'm
to
going
be
to
his
shave my
haircut.
head if BYU beats Connecticut. Next
Really?
week on the show, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's going to be.
That's what it's gonna
No,
be?
it's not going to be that. That's going to be women's going to Elite Eight
Okay.
for sure.
And they would play on Monday. So, yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Will you sign our Rise Up flag before you go, my
Oh,
friend?
I'd love to.
Awesome.
What an honor.
Great stuff from Michael Alisa. Hey,
Michael
anytime
will be prominently featured on the
Yes.
sideline tomorrow at the spring scrimmage.
Right.
he may
be
do
looking
some he may
fresh.
do some reporting on the side.
With number 11 on my arm.
During the
so
season,
everybody
11
knows.
for everybody. 11 tackles. Well, you're going to add to that.
Yeah, I'll start a little tally.
Hey, Michael, great to have you with us. Good luck the rest of the way. Get healthy.
Thank you.